Hey everyone, this is Megan Lapanowski on the Business Innovation team. Today we are going to walk through a calculation for self-employment utilizing our master qualifying calculator. At the bottom here you can see the sheets. I am on the self-employment calculator, the third sheet in. And let's go ahead and get started. In this case, we can see there's two borrowers on our tax returns. Katrina is actually our main borrower. She's going to be utilizing self-employment income, and we have a non-borrowing spouse with Andrew. So we're going to take a look at our tax returns. We do have 2 years. You can see 2021 and 2020 at the top. We will be utilizing both of them. We did need 2 years of tax returns in this instance. So taking a look at page 1, we can see that we do have some W-2 income. That is Andrew. It's not going to be anything complicating our scenario here. So we see we have quite a bit of other income. We're going to look at Schedule 1 and get some more information there. So pretty simple here. Line 3, we have a business income or loss from Schedule C. So we are going to scroll down to Schedule C, one of the easier calculations that we have, but there's still a couple things to keep in mind. So we are starting with 2021. It does not matter if you have the most current year in the left or right. We're going to have to do the trending at the end anyways. This is just what I'm used to. So we can go straight down to Schedule C here. And the first thing we want to look at is the net profit or loss. This is where if there's going to be a mistake made in this calculation, it's probably going to be here. Because we do not want to put this line 1 here. We're not giving them credit for gross receipt or sales. We want to look after deductions have been made to our net profit or loss. So we go from 120,000 to 105. So that is what we're going to put here, 105,573. You see that plus or minus here. Sometimes this is a negative number. We would put that minus sign in the front to show the calculator that we are looking at a net loss in this instance. So next is line 6. That's our non-recurring other income or expenses that would have to be subtracted. So we can just follow our numbers down this side. We can see 6 has nothing, so we're good to put 0 here. Depletion, I'm going to look at depletion and depreciation at the same time. So we're looking at lines 12 and 13. It's in this column here. We can see depletion, nothing here. Depreciation, nothing here either. So we're good to go. We can put 0 and 0. Next up, we have non-deductible travel and meals expenses. So that is going to be line 24B, and that is 687. So that is going to be subtracted from our income. Business use of home, this is an add back. We've got this on line 30. We've got nothing here, so we're going to put 0. And then last is our amortization / casualty loss. That's in part 5. So this is going to be a line item situation. So we have miscellaneous business, biller, platform, internet, and medical records. None of that is amortization or casualty loss, so we are not going to add any of that back. And that gets us all the way down here to our total 1040s in our monthly income. However, we did need 2 years of tax returns here, so we are going to calculate 2020 before we input that income anywhere, because we will want to look at the trending here. So 2020, same situation. We had some W-2, but we also have some other income. We can see already that this is much less than 2021. So we're going to go right to Schedule C. And we want to make sure, because some people have more than one Schedule C business, you want to make sure you're looking at the right principal business, the right business name, and ensure that we are comparing the same company for 2 years. So again, 2020. We're looking at the net profit or loss, line 31. So we've got 60,070. And then we're going to do the same thing, line 6 for our non-recurring other expenses. Still nothing here. Depletion and depreciation. So we've got nothing on line 12. Depreciation, we do have something here. So this is an add back. So you've got 0 for depletion, 4718 for depreciation. Next up is our non-deductible travel and meal expenses, 24B. That's over here. So we're $678 this year. Business use of home, still not using that. So we've got a 0 there. And then amortization and casualty loss, same thing. We're going to go down to part 5. And it looks like the same exact line items. So nothing that we're going to be adding back there. So let's take a look at what this did for our calculator. So in 2020, our monthly income was about $5,300. And then in 2021, it jumped up to $8,740. So we have an upwards trend. So what we need to do, and you can see I did this a couple times already. We are going to take our income, 886 plus our 64,110. We're going to divide that by 24 months. It would be the same thing if we were to add the 8740, the 5342, and divide by 2. So we have $7,041.50. That is our averaged out income. So we added these numbers together, divided it by the 24 months that we're covering here. That is our qualifying income. If we would have used the wrong first lines, if we would have used the gross instead of the net, we're probably talking about a difference of probably around $2,000 a month in qualifying income. So it makes a big difference that we're using the correct line items. Luckily, these calculators are really helpful. It tells us what line we're looking at for each of them. So we are just following that down. All right. If you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to reach out. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day.